Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, and it doesn't seem like it, but it sure is. Time's just flying. Yep. You're going to go to work today, and then you're going to blink, and next thing you know, it'll be Christmas. That's how it goes. Geez, time is just flying. But it's Wednesday. It's hump day, man. We get over today, and man, we're staring another weekend in the face, right? So lots to do, and I got a really busy weekend. Obviously, still got tons of stuff on my plate, and but I got a memorial service, got a little funeral service to go to Saturday, and yeah, just again heavy plate. And then Sunday's on the way. Looking forward to great services on Sunday. And hope you come be with us. Dad'll be preaching Sunday. My father, Dr. Don Smith, and he's a missionary with Bible Education Missionary Service. They provide Bibles to missionaries overseas, hardback whole Bibles to missionaries overseas free of charge. And those Bibles are supplied and mailed overseas by local churches. So he'll be preaching both morning and evening. And I don't have much to do. I say that I don't have much to do between now and the first Sunday in November. But good grief, do I have a lot already on my plate. So, but it's exciting stuff. So pray for me as we are preparing to move, sell our place, pack it up, go through it, throw it away, and all that good stuff. So busy times. I can't even tell you what's going on in my life right now. I'm telling y'all, it'll come out, maybe, hopefully, if God keeps moving things forward going into next year. I don't want to say anything too early right now. It's too premature, but my life is just going into a whirlwind right now, and it's crazy stuff. I can't explain it, for such a time as this. So really cool stuff, and I'll let you know the more it comes about. But if God continues to open these doors, man, my life's gonna get really interesting next year. So, but it'll be fun. But we'll see. Maybe something comes of it, maybe something doesn't. Either way, I'm a blessed man. I'm having a good time right now, and I'm in a really good place. Man, let me give you something this morning. So finished the book of Job today. I believe it's chapters 36 to 42. And tomorrow we'll start the book of Psalms. Oh, man, Psalms is so good. There's so much in the book of Psalms. And we'll be reading, probably going through some big chunks, because a lot of the Psalms, the chapters are very short. Some of them are very lengthy. But we'll be taking big chunks in our daily reading of Psalms. But this morning closed up the book of Job. And you understand that, we've had this 35, 34, 35 some odd chapters of this argument, this conversation between Job and his friends. And Job contemplating within himself, have I sinned? Have I done something wrong? Why am I in this position? He keeps asking, why am I going through what I'm going through? And, he never denounces who God is. He never curses God like his wife and friends want him to do. But he is asking why. Why am I in this position? And then we get to chapters, the end of the book, last handful of chapters here. And God finally says, okay, I've been listening to this conversation. I've been listening to you, Job. I've been listening to your friends. And enough. I've had enough. I've listened to the whining enough. And in verse 40, I love this verse. This is what God says in verse 40, chapter 7. I can't talk this morning. Chapter 40, verse 7. Here's what God says. Gird up thy loins now like a man. I will demand of thee, and declare thou unto me. And you go down just a couple verses to verse 10, he says, deck thyself now with majesty and excellency, and array thyself with glory and beauty. interesting what God says here. God just comes to a point and he says, okay, Job, stop. Job, you're sitting there in ashes. You're pouring ashes on your head. You're scraping your sores. You're having these arguments with your friends. Finally, God says, Job, enough. Get up. Act like a man. Go take a bath. Go brush your teeth. Go comb your hair. Go put on some deodorant. Stop crying and get on with your life. You know, I'm not saying that, and I don't think God says this either, that we don't go through times in our life when we encounter sadness. There are those times in our life when we encounter sadness. You know, the Bible says weeping may endure for a night. Joy comes in the morning. So we do have times in our life when they're nights, they're dark. But one thing I've learned, every time the sun goes down, it goes down for about 12 hours and it comes back up. It gets dark. The sun always comes back up. But we go through times in our life that are dark. But we need to come to that point somewhere along the line in our life where we say, enough. Enough. Okay, I'm not living this way. I'm not going to sit here and mope and complain and feel sorry for myself. We got to get up and get busy. You know, Ecclesiastes says it's time to laugh, time to cry, time to dance, time to mourn, there's a time for everything. And we go through loss in our life. And so you're going, but Mark, man, Job lost his kids. He lost his wealth. He lost his home. He lost his dignity. He lost all the stuff. We all lose. We all go through loss. But there comes a point in time when we just have to suck it up. I love watching rodeo, and it's funny, these big tough cowboys, they get on these bulls, and the bull kicks them in the teeth and throws them off and stomps on them and walks all over them. And this cowboy's laying in the dirt, his elbows sticking out of his shoulder, he's spitting teeth out and blood, and his nose is broken. And he gets up off the ground and dusts himself off. And I think the term they use is cowboy up. Get up. You get up. He goes back into the locker room, shoves his elbow out of his shoulder back to where it's supposed to be, spits a little blood, goes back out and gets back on that bull. Well, I'm sure he's hurting, but he gets right back on. And you know what? That's what God's telling Job to do. He said, Job, gird up your loins. Act like a man. Suck it up. Let me tell you something, Christian. Look, COVID, what? Come on. We got to stop worrying about COVID. And I'm not saying that it's not there. I'm not saying be careless. I'm not saying be reckless. I'm not saying, that we don't take precautions. Do what you need to do. What I'm saying is we can't let things like COVID or our political climate or the things that we are encountering in our everyday life put us in the ashes to where we're sitting there pouring ashes on ourselves, scraping our wounds, licking our wounds, and we're just sitting there not doing and being productive, even in today's climate. Christians, suck it up, get up out of the ashes, cowboy up, and let's be the people God's called us to be. Bam! How's that for a Wednesday? Just punch you right in the face. I know. It is what it is, but you know what? Sometimes I need to hear that stuff too. Sometimes I find myself moaning and groaning and complaining. And I get it. We have times of when we just need to voice our opinion and moan and groan and complain. But guys, it's got to come to an end. Sooner or later, we got to get up out of the ashes. We got to cowboy up and go do what we got to do. We just got to be who we are. We're God's people. We're children of the King. So let's put on our robes. Let's no matter the situation that we're in, Let's gird up our loins, put on our robes, and let's act like the people of God that we're called to be. I am Marc Smith, pastor and Ambassador Baptist Church, located 2200 Ensign Road, Ennis, Texas. Love to see you at the next service. Service times are 10 a.m. Sunday school, 11 a.m. Sunday morning worship, 6 p.m. Sunday evening services. We have a midweek Bible study. We'll be there tonight at 6 p.m. Bible study and prayer time. That's what we do. And we'll be there. We'd love to see you there. Listen, got to roll, got to go, got to bounce. Everybody have a great day. Love you in Jesus. Everybody be careful out there. And don't forget to do this. Come on, cowboy up. Let's get busy. Let's be the people God's called us to be. See you right here tomorrow morning.